Ice Arena. In the Olympic rink this time, it's the Chicago Phantoms taking on CarShield for the 99th time this season. I say that in jest, but it sure feels like it, that's for sure. These two teams have gone at it a handful of times already. So let's get this contest underway with your starting lineups of Double D, Dom DeNormany, Brielle Boyd at center, Ryan Pasterzi, number 95 on left wing, and it's a little R&R on D. Rothmeyer and Rich, number 17 and 13, left to right on defense. In net, number 33, Declan McKinney. 14 minutes are on the clock to get this contest underway, and the Phantoms are working from left to right if you're listening on the radio. It's going to be a 2-on-1 in front of Rich. Cross-ice pass broken up by Rylan Rich here to the near side. And Rylan Rich flips it up in the air. He's going to push it. This is 3-on-1. It's going to go cross-ice to Pasterzi. Blowing a tire is an already. Pasterzi left side. Toe drag looking for the wraparound in front. Knocked off the puck. Picked up by CarShield on the far side. Going to headman it out of the zone. Swing on it by Gaspadaro in front of Monaco. Into the left wing corner. Rocco goes down looking for blood. Hopped it loose in front of net for Gaspadaro. Off the skates of Max. Picked back up by Max 3. He's got a man on the far side. Hits it out of the zone towards Double D. Picked up by CarShield. Off the stick of Proden into the left wing corner it goes. Proden and Gaspadaro on the forecheck. The Phantoms are wearing their home whites. Once again, it's white jerseys and white socks with a double purple piping around the armbands and socks. Waist is going to have a purple and orange stripe. It's Julian Yannick. Fires a shot. And it's going to be a Julian Yannick Phantoms goal! Let's check the replay, folks. It's going to go from Monaco up to Yannick, and we're going to have ourselves a Phantoms lead. For the first time in a long time, the Phantoms are on the scoreboard first in a game at 12:45. 97 from 7, and the Phantoms are leading 1-0. To finish out your jersey segments, the Phantoms are wearing purple shells with a double white and single orange vertical stripe. Helmets are gray, gloves are black with orange and purple trim. CarShield wearing their Sunday blacks. They've got a double gray and single light blue piping around the armbands, chest, and socks. Firing from the right point is going to be Julian Yannick. Their shells are going to be black with a singular white and double blue stripe. Helmets are going to be black, gloves are going to be black. And inside the zone, it's going to go to Proden. Proden trying to chip it, drops it to Gaspadaro, and Yannick has the net. Gaspadaro knocked off the puck into the slot. Rebound out here to the near side, it's 3-on-2. Backing up is Monaco and Cushman. Over to the left point. Monaco going to take in the right wing half wall. Chip behind the rock. He forced him to throw it down behind the goal line. Hooked up is going to be Cushman. No call on the hooking here to the near side. Blocked by Cushman. Back behind for Gaspadaro. Max going to try to chip it off the end boards. Swinging around here to the near side for CarShield. These are the same referees from the previous game, so don't expect much in the way of penalties. Bottom of the left circles, they did not call much in the last game. I don't expect them to call much in this one. On the far side is going to be Yannick, or Monaco. Monaco to Proden. Proden and Yannick. Yannick in a 1-on-3. Yannick going to carry it across, right side, trying to go off the shot. Into the right wing corner it goes. Julian looking to pick it up. Left by CarShield, got to the right wing half wall now, and going to send it up here to the near side in front of Cushman and Zaire. Backing up is Cushman Zaire. Throwing behind the net of McKinney, going to be slowed up by Declan. Picked up by Max. Max 2 going to work. He's got Sire up the middle. Max going to make a move around the 1-4 checker. Now hits Ronan Clark here to the near side. Going across the ice is going to be Max there. That'll be offsides at 11:23 here in the first period. Face-off going to go just outside the zone right in front of us. And your lineup is going to be, let's see who's out there now. Gavin Sire going to take your draw. BMAC and Clark flanking him on left and right. 91-19. Number 77 and 27. Zaire and McCray on D. BMAC fired a shot. That's going to be a penalty on BMAC. Tripping will be the call. And I said that earlier that they didn't call much, but that one was a pretty obvious one, folks. So 11:14 to go here in period number 1. We've already got fans yelling out to call it both ways as the Phantoms are shorthanded for tripping. BMAC headed to sin bin, and the Phantoms are going to be shorthanded. This penalty kill brought to you by Classic Packaging of Northbrook, Illinois. Classic Packaging. You can't have a penalty without a box. Your penalty killers out there now are going to be Double D and Proden up front. Blue liners are going to be Monaco and Zaire. Right side coming in towards Zaire. Firing shot. Rebound for McKinney. Swatted away by Monaco. Back top of the right circle towards the Normandy. Come back no left wing, right wing corner. Far side right wing half wall. The Normandy meeting out to the right point now. Proden takes away the slot play out towards Zaire right side. Looking for the back door. Coming in the left wing corner. Out here to the right point once again. Fires a shot off the stick of Normandy, picked up by CarShield. Right on the Devil's door. Fire shot. He fanned on it. Then it's picked back up by CarShield. Shot and a save by McKinney into the hands of Zaire. Out towards the referee, and on the right point it goes. Kept in by CarShield right side. Right in front of the Phantom benches. Out towards the Normandy. Little Gorbatenko flip in the right wing corner. Down low at 10:31. 47 seconds to go on that classic packaging PK. Huck's gonna trickle at the blue line. Pulled out of the zone by CarShield. Mohawking around just across the blue line now. Poke check by Zaire. Zaire trying to get to it and muscle it out of his own net by 3 black jerseys. And they're gonna send it in deep. Glove down by the forward of CarShield. Looking for the guy in front of the net. Proden and Monaco tied up. Going in front of Zaire. Zaire backing up as Monaco out to the right point. Huck dances across the blue line. Kept in by CarShield. Back in the left wing corner. 21 seconds to go on that classic packaging PK. Shot blocked by Proden. Rebounded into the left wing corner. Picked back up by CarShield towards Zaire. Off the shin guards of Max 2. Out to the left point. Picked back up by CarShield. Back in the left wing corner. Guy looking for the back door. The Normandy coming in to take it away. Battling into the corner is going to be Zaire. Knocked down by CarShield. 3 seconds to go on that classic packaging PK. And we're going to get a penalty. Cross-checking is going to be the call as the penalty expires. And it looks like, who's going to the sin bin here? CarShield look like they're sending one to the sin bin. Cross-checking on number 97 here in the first period at 9:43, resulting in a Phantoms power play. This power play brought to you by Jay's Beef in Harwood Heights on Montrose and Narragansett. Jay's Beef, you tried the rest, now try the best. Stop in and see Jay, Johnny, Frankie, the Fortuna brothers. Tell them I said hi, folks. And the coach from CarShield having a meltdown on the referee. I'm not sure why. They call the cross check. He's giving him the business. Didn't like the call. I did not see it, folks. 97 is in the sin bin. And out there now for the Phantoms is going to be Gospodar along with Miotic and Pasterzi up front. A little R&R on D. Face off won by Gospodar to Pasterzi. Pasterzi, Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer to Rich. Rothmeyer cross ice here to Gospodar. Miotic. Miotic on the half wall. Send it down low for Max to 3. Max 3 makes a move right corner, send it over to Miotic. Miotic back down low for Max 2, looking for Pasterzi in the slot. Max gonna drag it over to left wing corner, harassed by 1. Sends it back behind the net, picked up by CarShield. Sent over here to the near side for Miotic. Miotic cuts back off, trying to go to work in the right wing corner. Pinned in by CarShield as they got 3 black jerseys below the net. Out in front of the slot, and the Phantoms couldn't get to it. Out of the zone it goes for Rothmeyer. Phantoms need to take advantage of the aggressiveness down behind the goal line of CarShield, as they're leaving 3 guys wide open in the high middle of the net. Out towards Pasterzi. Pasterzi going to cut it off, kept in by CarShield, back in the hands of Rothmeyer, and they're going to catch it up here to the near side. It's going to be Rothmeyer, hits Miotic here inside, right wing corner, cuts back, body up the puck, right wing circle, right face off down. 35 seconds to go on this Jays Beef power play, and it's down behind the goal line. Need 2 guys on the puck is right. I hear that from some of the fans. Into the right wing half wall, picked up by Pasterzi, or McMurray. Murray fired shot, saved by the goaltender. Back out to Rylan Rich now. Rich Mohawks and bounces out to left point, walks it in, top of the circle, fires a shot, tipped in. That's going to be a Phantoms goal. Let's check the replay, folks, to see who got it. Rylan Rich pulls it back towards the top of the blue line, fires a shot, and it went off the defender. So Rylan Rich on the scoreboard on the power play at 8:29 here in period number 1. As we make our way back out to center ice, it's the Phantoms 2 and CarShield 0 as we head back to 5-on-5 hockey. It's going to be Lucadello along with Clark and Sire up front. Blue liners are going to be the Rock and Kush. Face off 1 to Monaco. Monaco hits Lucadello here to the near side, and it's going to be Nico across blue line. Goes in right circle, fires a shot off the defender's stick and over the net. Almost thought that was going to muffin its way into the goaltender's net. And on the left wing half wall, it would have been a little bit of a rainbow there. On the far side, now towards Gavin Sire in front of the CarShield benches and towards Monaco. Monaco going to cut him off at center. Going to get in front of him, gets pushed off him into the right corner. Monaco in a foot race, shrugs the guy off there. A little forced, like a football play there by Monaco. Towards McKinney is going to go and cut off there by Ronan Clark. And I like that Ronan stepped in there and got separated between McKinney and the player from CarShield. 7:57 to go here in period number 1, and it's going to be Clark along with Lucadello and Sire up front. Monaco and Cushman, and Clark's going to carry it out of the zone in front of the CarShield benches. Clark's going to hit the brakes, drops it for Gavin. Gavin going to work, sends it down low. Lucadello going to have to chuck behind the net. Right to left, it's going to be picked up by CarShield, cut off by Clark. Off his stick, CarShield breaking it out on the far side. Nice pass between the legs of Sire, now towards Monaco. Cross ice pass towards Cushman. Going to carry it in, top of the left circle. 3-on-2 in front of Rock and Cush. Broken up by Cushman here to the near side. Throwing it behind the net in the right wing corner. Monaco's going to have to come trucking down low, looking for the angle. Bodied off by Monaco, waiting for support. Here comes Clark. Monaco tries to kick it forward to Sire, and it's blocked by CarShield. Clark giving chase now down behind the goal line. 2-on-2 with Monaco and Clark. CarShield goes to the right face. A shot blocked by Monaco into the left wing corner glass here to the near side. Cushman looking to pick it up. Number 45 going to work. Lucadello on the offensive side, trying to muscle it out of the zone. Kept in by CarShield. Monaco chops it loose, but it's picked back up by CarShield. Poke check by Clark. Picked up by Cushman. Cushman making a move. Here comes Cush up the near side. Across the blue line. Gavin on the side. Cushman fires his shot, and a glove save by the goaltender at 6:54 to go here in period number 1. Face-off going to go into the right wing circle. In the offensive zone for the Purple People Eaters, dressed in all white. Your lineup out there now is going to be BMAC along with Boyd and DeNormandy up front from right to left, and then it's going to be McRae and Zaire. Little M&M, Max and McRae on D. 77-27. A lot of sevens out there right now on defense. And it's going to be Beryl Boyd on the forecheck now. D-to-D pass by CarShield here to the near side. CarShield breaking it up out towards BMAC. Knocked off the puck from McRae. McRae going to send it back towards the blue line. It's intercepted by CarShield, and they come right back up the ice in a 3-on-2 versus McRae. And versus Zaire on the far side. Rebound saved by McKinney in the hands of Max 2. He slams it off the boards here to the near side, and it's intercepted by CarShield. Coming in as Boyd. Out to the bottom left circle, looking for the 2-on-1. Broken up by McRae. Right hash marks out to the right point. Looks to fire from the right point. Tipped by CarShield. And no head save necessary by McKinney. Zaire going to pin him in. Here comes Brielle Boyd. Boyd, left wing corner, going to send it over to the far side. McMurray got to come trucking in. McMurray puts him into the wall, bounces it out to the right point, kept in by CarShield once again. Just off the stick of the CarShield forward. He's going to step in front of Zaire. Zaire going to ride him off of the boards. Picked up here by Boyd. Boyd behind the net, trying to break it out to the far side for BMAC. He does. BMAC kicks it to his skate. It's 2-on-2. BMAC into Normandy. Across the CarShield line. BMAC tries the behind-the-back spin around pass. Hits McRae, who fires a one-timer. Bounces towards the goal. Rebound out front. Picked up by McMurray, who fires a backhand shot. Wide right it goes. Slammed out to the far side. McRae reaching out. Keeps it in. Fires one back in. Left wing hash marks. Intercepted by CarShield. Here they come in a 2-on-3. Stowed down by McRae at the blue line. He sends it in. Picked back up by McMurray in the right wing corner at 5:23. And it's McMurray behind the net of the goaltender. He's going to hit the brakes and go the other way. Cut off by Zaire on the far side. Blocked by Gaspadaru. Chipped up the boards by BMAC, out to the right point. The boy tried to finish his body check on BMAC, and he knocked him down. BMAC with a nice move there. McMurray gets the center. He's going to send one up off the glass towards the referee into the right wing corner with 5 minutes to go here in period number 1. CarShield right to left on the far side now. Out towards Rylan Rich. Past Rich. Rich in a foot race. Now got to come back and get it in the right wing corner. Rich hits the brakes. He's got Proden trying to one-hand to him. Nope, he hangs onto it. And it's going to be Rich down here. Comes Gasparo. Drugged forward by Rylan Rich. He's going to backhand it up the boards. And it's intercepted by CarShield. Firing a shot towards McKinney. And he makes the save right off the chest into his glove at 4:37 here in the first period. Face-off goes into the right wing circle to the left of McKinney. And your lineup now is going to be Gaspadaru along with Proden, Rich, and Yannick in the slot. And it's going to be Rothmeyer on the far side. So a little R&RD. Rothmeyer gets run off the puck. Nice forecheck there by CarShield to trap Rothmeyer. Bottom left circle. Fire shot saved by McKinney. Here to the near side. Rebound collected by CarShield. Bottom left circle looking for the give and go. Like they're setting up the power play. Off of Proden. Out to Proden. Proden top of the right circle. Gets on the offensive side of it. The two boys collide and go down. Gasparo muscles one out of his own in front of the Phantom benches. Out in front towards CarShield's bench. Picked off by CarShield. Thrown into the hands of Proden, who chipped back the other way by CarShield. It's just bashing it back and forth. Nobody really gained control. Gasparo looking for support. Here comes Rothmeyer now. Rothmeyer stuffs it up the strong side. Just underneath the referee. Gasparo pushing it forward. Finally muscled out of his own by Gasparo and Proden. Picked back off by CarShield. Going right back the other way for Rothmeyer. We might want to think about reversing the ice at 3:47 to go here in the period. Right to left here to the near side. Rothmeyer to Yannick. Chips it forward. He's got Gasparo breaking. Puck is dancing across the center line in front of the penalty boxes. Here right in front of us, picked up by Yannick in the neutral zone. Yannick's tried to backhand it in the zone, Jalmerson style, and it slides to the right post down behind the goal line. Wrapped around right to left on the far side. Coming in is going to be Pasterzi. Picked up here by Gavin. Gavin, left side, fires a shot. Pad rebound save. Coming in is Yannick. Gavin going to pick up the loose change. He's got Pasterzi open. Pasterzi with a one-timer. That's a wire. Pasterzi one-timer. for the Phantoms on the replay. Let's check it out, folks. It's going to go from Yadick to Gavin Sire, and Sire to Pasturzi, who just hammers one at 3:16. Boy, Mike Pasturzi wishes he could shoot like his kid, I'll tell you that, folks. 3:16 to go here in the period. I hope you're listening at home, Mike. I love you, you know it. Face off back out to center ice. 97 to 53 to 95, and it's 3-0 here for CarShield as we make our way back out to center ice. I say it in jest, folks, because just in case you don't know, Mike Pasturzi is a goalie. So, top of the circle is picked up by Monaco, left to right on the far side. He makes the break out to Pasturzi out of the zone. It's going to go collected by CarShield. Gavin Sire going to pick his pocket. Robbery in broad daylight. Somebody call the cops. Ronan Clark heads to the net. Broken up by CarShield. Good defensive play by their defender, reading the centering pass. Backing out of the zone, 3-on-2 the other way. Busted up at center ice by Ronan Clark. Off the stick of Sire. Picked back up by CarShield. Knocked up in the air by Clark. Picked up by Gavin. Going to the work is Sire. Clark has the net, firing a shot directed in the left wing corner by the netminder. It's Monaco and Cushman. Monaco takes away the breakout play to Pasturzi. Pasturzi fires from the slot. Off the glove of the goaltender here to the near side. Cushman at the right point. Picked up here by Clark. Clark sends it down low for Sire. Knocked loose by CarShield. They're going to wrap around to the far side. Monaco going to come trucking into the left wing corner. Hangs on to trying to slide one down low. He muscles his way through it, and it's kept in by number 7. On the far side is going to be picked up by CarShield. Ronan Clark had covered D. Nice job. Pasturzi at the blue line. Picked back up by CarShield. Swatted by Ronan Clark. They've got CarShield pinned in. We're going to get a penalty on CarShield. Hooking is going to be the call at 2:08 to go here in the period. So at 2:08, the Phantoms are on the power play once again. Headed to the sin bin here in period number 1. I can't see the gentleman's number. They're calling it out as number 95. And resulting in a Phantoms power play. This power play brought to you by Bubby's Beef and Red Hots in Elk Grove Village, Illinois. Bubby's Beef and Red Hots, the best fresh cut fries this side of the Des Plaines River. Stop in and see Andy. Tell him I said hi, folks. Gaspararo on the shot, wide right. In the left wing corner for Proden. He fires one save by the goaltender. Gaspararo tried a centering pass out to the point. It's going to be a little R&R on D. Rothmeyer and Rich from right to left. Ryland walks the line like Johnny Cash. Sends it over to Rothmeyer here, right side. Rothmeyer patiently waits. Going to go back over to Rich. Rich tries to fire a shot. Tipped up front by Proden. Proden fires a backhand shot just wide left. Picked up by Gaspararo over to Yadick. Yadick back to Max 3. Max in the right wing corner. Phantoms looking to set it up. 1 minute remaining on that Bubby's Beef and Red Hots power play, and Yadick on the right hash mark sends it down low for Gaspararo. Out to the right point. It's going to go past the reaching hands of Jackson Rothmeyer, and the Phantoms are going to have to regroup. Pulling it back in center in front of the Phantom lines. Backing up his CarShield. Now it's going to be Ryland Rich, who's quarterback into play. Rich coming in looking, sends it over to the far side, hits Gaspararo. Gaspararo kicks it to himself, pulls it in left wing hash mark. Going to the net is Proden. Yadick on the weak side. Right post coming around. Gaspararo comes bottom right field, fires a shot right in front. Sliding across the blue paint to the far side for Ryland Rich. At 30 seconds to go on there, Bubby's Beef and Red Hots power play. Rich cross ice for Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer fires one low. Shot blocked by CarShield's defender. Back down low for Yadick. Now Gaspararo. Gaspararo trying to send one across. Out to the left point, thrown by CarShield. Picked up by Rich. Rich muscled off the puck, but Gaspararo there to pick up the loose change. 50 seconds to go in a period. 10 seconds to go on there. Bubby's Beef and Red Hots power play. Blocker save. Rebound out front. Two Phantoms tried to swipe at it, and the goaltender made a great play, not allowing them to get a piece of it. And that is going to do the end of the Bubby's Beef and Red Hots power play. Gaspararo covering D. Out to the far side for Ryland Rich at 30 seconds to go in a period. Rich trying to make a move. He hangs on to it at the blue line. Rich going to fire one low. Shot blocked by Yadick. Yadick from his knees. Sends it over to Proden. Proden fires it. Rebound for Gaspararo. Puck goes in. It's a Max Gaspararo Phantoms goal! With 19 seconds to go, let's check the replay, folks. It's going to be from Rich to Yadick, or to Proden. Yadick to Proden to Gaspararo on the rebound. The second look opportunity with 19 seconds to go here in period number 1. Gaspararo from Proden and Yadick, and it's 4-0, folks. Here to start out period number 1. As we make our way back out to center ice. 19 seconds to go here in the period. It's going to be Lucadello, Boyd, and BMAC up front. Blue liners are going to be McCray and Zaire. Face off one towards Max 2. Pulling it back inside his own. Max 2 goes over to McCray. Adams head up and looks, sends up Lucadello, tipped one forward. And it's going to head into the right wing corner with 8 seconds remaining. Boyd on the forecheck. D-to-D pass by CarShield. cut in by BMAC. Off the left wing skates, hash marks, out of the zone it goes towards McRae. Adam McRae going to work, sends one across, and that sound is the end of period number 1. So at the end of 1, it's the Phantoms 4 and CarShield 0 as we head over to the first intermission. This first intermission brought to you by Mama Maria's Italian Restaurant and Pizzeria in Bensonville, Illinois. Mama Maria is voted the #1 Italian restaurant in Bensonville by me and Rocky. The intermission, folks, also on is the second installment of our intermission is going to be Blake Cushman, our player spotlight for the day. Enjoy the intermission, folks. Welcome back, folks, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready for some second period hockey. You're starting a lineup for the second period. BMAC, Boyd, Lucadello up front. McRae and Zayer on D. Declan McKinney has the net. 14 minutes are on the clock, and the Phantoms are now working right to left if you're listening on the radio. Out to the point. Cut off by McRae. Chopped in and picked up by CarShield. 1-on-1 versus Zayer. He's got position to the outside. Fires the backhand shot. Just over here to the near side, out of the reaching hands of McKinney. Into the right wing corner for McRae. McRae took some hands to the face there and pushed it forward out of his own. Going to be picked up by BMAC. BMAC right in front of us, just out of frame. In the corner, left wing corner, picked off by CarShield. Coming in is Lucadello to stuff it. Picked up by BMAC. BMAC right post. Fires a shot. Shot blocked by the defender of CarShield. Out to Zayer. Zayer going to try to muscle his way in the right wing corner. And it's kicked forward by CarShield, backing out of the zone, stuffed at the blue line by McMurray, kept in by Gavin Sire, finally chipped out of the zone. Here comes CarShield the other way, just across the blue line, near side in front of Adam McRae, firing a shot, saved by McKinney. And we're finally going to get a whistle as McKinney doesn't play it at 13:05, and the forward who shot the puck made his way closer to blue paint. But if McKinney so chose, he could have played that puck, and the Phantom could have kept continuing play. Might have been a good idea considering CarShield went for the line change there. But at 13:05, Coach Caden goes for the line change. It's going to be Gavin Sire along with Pisterzi and McMurray up front. Your blue liners are going to be McRae, Cushman, and Monaco. It's down in the corner. Sire coming in, picked up by CarShield, left wing corner, looking to go to work towards Monaco. Not sure where he's going. Shot and a save by McKinney, up over behind the net. Down on the right wing corner, Monaco harassing here to the near side. Backing off is the Rock now. Poke check by Monaco. Puck's going to slide out of the zone. CarShield going to regroup. Trying to go right back the other way quick. Monaco upends the boy in front. They're in kind of collision they ran into. It's going to be Cushman down low. Chips over to Monaco, right wing corner. Monaco here on the near side. Trying to head it in and out to Pisterzi. Picked off by CarShield. Bottom right circle face-off. Firing a shot. Blocker saved by McKinney. Juicy rebound out front. And it's going to be kicked out of the zone by CarShield. They had a grade A opportunity there. 3-on-2 in front of Monaco and Cushman. Right across blue line off of Monaco. Skates in the right wing hash marks now. Now blocked by Monaco behind the net. Coming in is Cushman. Cushman right to left on the far side, trying to get it to Gavin Sire. One-handed knockdown by CarShield, picked back up by the Rock. Rock going to wrap one over here to the near side of Pisterzi. Pisterzi right wing half wall now. Back into the corner for Monaco. Monaco going to head behind the net, hit the brakes, try to mohawk around, and he sends it up here to Pisterzi. Pisterzi collecting it, kind of cut back, picked up for Monaco. Monaco going to go back over, sends it over here to Gavin. Trying to get it out of the zone is going to be Phantoms. Up the strong side, going right back the other way. CarShield keeping Monaco and Cushman pinned in. Actually, the Phantoms in need of a line change here, folks. 11:37 to go. It's Monaco in the right corner along with Gavin Sire. Finally knocked loose by Monaco. Sire going to pick it up out towards Pisterzi. Kept in by the CarShield. Poke check by Sire. Picked up by Ryan. Trying to get it in deep. There he does, and it goes down about the end boards. And they're going to get a change in. Coming back is going to be Pisterzi. Backing up is Cushman along with Rylan Rich. Broken up at the blue line. Collected by Proden. Goes right back the other way into the zone. Left right wing corner. It's going to be Ronan Clark out off the skates of Gospodaro, kept in by Rylan Rich for max 3. Poke check by CarShield at the blue line, kept in once again by Rich, and it's muscle forward by CarShield. Here they're going, push on the back check along with Cronin. Left wing Hasbergs tries to make a shot, saved by McKinney. 10:55 to go. It's collected by Cushman. Cushman chips one out towards the Phantoms. Coming in is Gospodaro. Clark pushes it forward to Gospodaro. Picked back up by CarShield in their own zone. Out to the far side, swinging a miss by Ronan Clark. Picked up by Rich. Rich curling around, going to send one in. That's offsides. No call. He waved it off. It's stuffed at the blue line. Pushing it back to the way. It's going to be CarShield on a 3-on-2. Up in front of Rothmeyer. 1-on-1. Top of the right circle. Jackson carries him wide. Right firing a shot. No rebound given by Declan McKinney at 10:27 to go here in the second. Must be a hole in the ice there. Number 72 doing some patchwork out there. Get that man a job. 10:27 to go here in the period. Face-off goes to the right wing shoulder to the left of McKinney. Gospodaro going to take your draw. Rothmeyer on the half wall along with Proden and Ronan Clark. 10:20 to go here in the period. Down behind the net, Rothmeyer coming in. CarShield controlling. Left to right here to the near side. Rothmeyer trying to send it over to Proden. Met by CarShield first. Back in the right wing corner. CarShield doing a nice job of clogging up the strong side. Not really allowing the Phantoms to get the puck out when they want to. Phantoms need to reverse the ice to spread it out. It's finally muscled out of the zone by the Phantoms. And it's going to be collected by their defender. He looks back. He's got head up on the far side. Makes a nice breakout pass out towards Rylan Rich off the forward stick. Between Rich's skates. Here comes CarShield the other way. 3-on-2. Met by in front of the left point. Back up, fires one over the shoulder of McKinney. And in the net it goes at 9:44 here in period number 2. And CarShield gets on the board. Goal was scored by number 81, I believe. It was number 81 on the backhand. Nice shot over the shoulder of McKinney. And it's 4-1. As they make their way back out to center ice. It'll be Lucadello, Boyd, and Yadek up front. It'll be Zaire and McCray on D. If you thought the scoring was going to end at 4-0, folks, you've got another thing coming. CarShield is as gritty as they come, and every game that the Phantoms have played against them, CarShield has gotten on the scoreboard and keeps going until the final whistle. Down behind the goal line is going to be Zaire. He's going to hit the brakes and lets him fly right by. It's chipped over to Lucadello. Lucadello trying to hit Boyd, picked off by CarShield, bottom of the right circle, comes down as Max 2. He's going to upend the boy down in the left wing corner. He gets knocked off the puck. Loose change collected back by Max, and Max is going to the sin bin for body checking. It was a good call. He did not play the puck. If he plays the puck, he probably gets away with it. Max 2 headed to the sin bin for body checking at 9:21. This penalty kill brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts Coffee. America runs on Dunkin'. Dunkin' Donuts Coffee, the official coffee of the Chicago Phantoms. Parents, next year for Max, that's a great play. It won't be called because body checking will be introduced, but this year, unfortunately for Max, it is against the rules. Hey, your penalty killers out there now are going to be Clark and Double D and a little R&R on D. Left point, CarShield going to work in the left wing corner now. 9:05, looking to cycle for the give and go. Looking to break it up front, knocked down by McKinney and Rothmeyer. Rylan Rich coming in now. Puck slides over to the right post. Backing up is Rothmeyer. Look to go around right side. They took away the slot play. Back out to the right point. CarShield working. Making a move in the right wing corner. The Normandy resets. Looks to send one across the bump position. Blocked by Clark. Picked up by Rylan Rich. It's Rich in the Normandy at 2-on-2. Rylan going to go in. Makes the move. He blows the tire. And it's going to be a penalty. I thought he fell on his own accord, but it looks like we got a tripping call on CarShield. And they're going to head to the sin bin. And it's number 81 going to go to the box for tripping. And as funny as I said it, folks, I said these guys didn't call anything in the last game. And right now, they're calling everything. We are negated on the 4-on-4. And the Phantoms will end up with a 45-second power play out of this once the penalty on Max Zaire expires. So your 4-on-4 is going to be Clark, Sire, and Rothmeyer on Monaco are your blue liners. Rothmeyer out to the rock. Rock at the point. Goes to Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer right side. Fires from the right point. Pad saved by the goaltender. Here to the near side for Monaco. Monaco fires one off the back net for Clark. Clark trying to get one down low. Push back here to the near side. Backing up is Monaco. CarShield controlling. Gavin Sire on the forecheck now. Out of the zone towards the rock. Rock trying to get it over to cross to Rothmeyer. He does. Rothmeyer at his own blue line, pushes it across center, corrals it now in front of the blue line. That's offsides, no call. Picked up here by Clark. Clark, right face off dot. Blocked by CarShield, 2 on, Ronan Clark. And here comes Gavin Sire to pick it up. He's got 2 defenders open. Out to Monaco. Monaco patiently waits. Goes cross ice for Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer spins it behind the back, pass in the right wing corner. Intercepted by CarShield, who's going to try to slam one out of his own. It's 1-on-1 in front of Monaco. He tries to cut back on the Rock. Shot blocked by McKinney. Tied up in front of the blue paint. Here comes CarShield. Right wing corner. Shot across the blue paint. Monaco knocked the boy's stick out of his hands. And it's CarShield in the left wing corner. Picked up by Ronan Clark out to the left point. Here comes Clark. We have a power play going on here, folks, but the Phantoms do not have the puck. This power play brought to you by Gene and Jude's Hot Dogs on River Road in River Grove. Gene and Jude's. No seats, no ketchup, no pretense, no nonsense. It's Ronan Clark trying to push one in front of the Phantom benches. Picked up by Gavin Sire. Pop loose. Here comes CarShield. Blocked by Monaco. Threw it backwards behind Cushman. All the way down into the left wing corner. Cush going to work. And that's going to do it for the power play, folks. Back here to the right wing corner. Monaco gets dumped over in front of the net by the forward from CarShield. Back in the right wing corner. Collected by Cush. Trying to push it up towards BMAC. Down to the right wing corner. Sire coming in now. Blocked by Monaco. Puck slides out to the far side for Normandy. Phantoms need to get the puck out. Phantoms need a line change. Blocked by the Rock. Down the left wing corner. Backing up is Cushman. Saucer across. Saved by McKinney into his glove, as that was a nice little saucer pass looking for the guy off the right post. And at 6:43, Phantoms get the much needed whistle and a line change. It's completing the line change is going to be out there. It'll be DeNormandy along with Pasterzi and McRae, BMAC, and Zaire. So let's try this again. It's going to be Pasterzi along with BMAC at slot. McRae in the slot with Pasterzi, BMAC on your center. DeNormandy was on right wing. Max Zaire. Rebound out front here for Max. Max on D's. That was a save by McKinney. Get my bearings back here myself, folks. 2 minutes to go, or 6:30 to go here in period number 2. Pushing it up towards Pasterzi is going to be Zaire. He's into a board battle down in the right wing corner. 2-on-2 battle. Fished down here by McMurray. BMAC makes a move around the forechecker. It's McMurray in a 3-on-2 with DeNormandy and Pasterzi. BMAC up into the right corner towards the Phantom benches. And it's picked up here back by BMAC. He fans on the shot. Blocked by DeNormandy, sliding out of the zone into the hands of McRae, who sends one back towards BMAC. BMAC in front of the CarShield line into the right wing corner for Double D. Double D trying to muscle his way through it. CarShield right to left. 2 boys coming in now low on DeNormandy. DeNormandy going to get the inside position on him now. Here comes BMAC on the defensive side of it. 5:50 to go, out to the point for Zaire. Zaire going to collect it at the blue line, try to send one back in. It's not offsides. It was kept in and couldn't see it at the blue line here as it was just below the boards. McMurray coming in. He bodies it off to the far side for Pasterzi. Pasterzi chips one back in the right wing corner. BMAC on the forecheck now. Kept in by Nyadic. Nyadic out to BMAC. Chipped away by CarShield. There was 3 black jerseys on that puck. It's going to be BMAC trying to pick his pocket at the blue line, and he sends it in deep. Down behind the net of McKinney. CarShield gets the line change in, and here comes Adam McRae. Sauces it out towards Proden. Glove down by CarShield. Should have been a hand pass as it went off his glove. Chipped back by McRae here to the near side. Out towards Gavin Sire. Proden picked up by BMAC. It's BMAC and Nyadic. BMAC left face on the fires the shot. Rebound out front. Proden trying to fire a backhand shot. He couldn't get on his stick. Down behind the net. Proden coming in. Centering pass right in front. Picked up by McMurray. McMurray shot his shot. Proden fires a shot. 2 saves by the CarShield goaltender. Out to the far side. Pushed it out towards Max Zaire. Finally out of his zone. It's going to be Proden on the back check and a 2-on-1 in front of McRae. Left wing side. Fires one across. Saved by McKinney. And we're going to get a whistle as Declan McKinney makes the save at 4:43 to go in period number 2. And CarShield getting after it here in the second period, folks. Making the Phantoms work for it, that's for sure. Face-off goes to the right wing circle to the left of McKinney. Out there now will be Gaspadaru in the slot, or on the draw rather. Yannick along with Proden in the slot. A little R&R on D. Rothmeyer and Rich on the half wall. It's coming down to be CarShield against Proden. Makes a move towards Rothmeyer. Now centering pass broken up by Rylan Rich. Rich hits Yannick on the outside. Puck's going to slide out of the zone. Julian trying to muscle it inside the zone. Stuffed by CarShield. Dragged in the zone by CarShield, but they're going to reverse the transition. Here the other way in front of Rothmeyer and Rich. Top of the left circle, looks to fire a shot. Saved by McKinney. Direct in the left wing corner for Rylan Rich. CarShield beats him to it. Right to left. Shot and a save by McKinney. He's going to fall on top of it at 4:13 to go here in the second. We'll get a whistle with McKinney smothering the puck right on the blue paint. Face-off going to make its way into the right wing circle. And your lineup out there now is going to be a little R&R on D. Gaspararu taking your draw. Yannick and Proden are your wingers. Rothmeyer, right corner, trying to muscle it out to Proden. Proden out to the blue line, and it's picked up by CarShield. They're going to have to regroup. Going D to D. Yannick on the back check now, thrown right back here in front of the penalty boxes. CarShield up in front of Rothmeyer. Here comes Proden, toe drag, trying to toe drag release, shot and a save by McKinney, rebound behind the net. Coming in is Rothmeyer, he's going to drag it into the corner, tries to break out pass to Proden, intercepted by CarShield, first towards Gaspararu. Ryland Rich breaks it up now, left to right he goes, bottom of the right circle, hits Proden. Proden over to Gaspararu, it's going to be Max 3. Here comes Ryland Rich with him. Gaspararu fires a shot, no rebound given as Yannick came in for the rebound, and a nice glove save by the Tendy from CarShield. At 3:36 to go here in the second period. Face-off going to go to the left wing circle. It's a wholesale change for the Purple People Eaters. Brielle Boyd making her way over to left wing. Ronan Clark going to take her draw. Luca Dello now goes to the half wall. Boyd to the slot, and it's Monaco and Cushman on D. Face-off one for CarShield. Going to wrap around to the far side. Boyd comes trucking over right wing half wall, trying to beat the defender. Chipped over her stick. Pushing it up the ice towards Cushman. Puck is loose at center. Ronan Clark on the back check. Slowed him up. Got it back on side. That was good reactiveness by the CarShield forward. Monaco going to drag it around. Hits the brakes in the right wing corner. Sends the break out here to the near side off of Boyd's skates. Coming back across towards Ronan Clark. Now Clark going to flip it up in the air to himself. Ronan along the boards. Thrust just across the phantom line. Knocked down at CarShield. Luca Dello on the forecheck now. Poke check by Clark. Inside the zone it goes. Luca Dello. We're going to get offsides there as the puck was inside the zone. Luca Dello lost his stick with 3:02 to go here in the second period. Face off right outside the zone in front of us. Luca Dello on right wing. Boyd on left. Clark is your centerman. High over Monaco. The puck's going to go all the way down for an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. That might be the first icing of the game. You know, fans, there's some games I say it so much I'm tired of hearing myself say it. And then there's games where like, I want to say it, and I didn't get a chance. Faceoff goes to the left wing circle at 2:55 to go here in period number 2. It's Ronan Clark on your draw, Boyd left wing side. Luca Dello in the slot, the Rock and Cush on D. From left to right, Monaco kind of in that I formation. Cushman in the high slot, fading out to the top of the right circle, just out of frame. Draw one for Boyd, picked up by CarShield here to the near side. Boyd going to work. CarShield breaking out, cut off by Luca Dello. Trying to touch pass, they do. 2-on-2, Clark and Luca Dello back checking. In front of Cushman, firing a shot towards McKinney, wide right of McKinney's glove in the right wing corner. And it's 2:41 to go. Monaco coming in, they throw it out to the right point. Picked up by CarShield, come out towards Boyd, trying to walk the line. Chip back into the right wing corner towards Clark. Here towards the net, looked up front for the one-timer. Play broken up by Cushman. Luca Dello on the check in the left wing corner. Swing and a miss by Cushman. Off to the right post, curling for the wraparound. Saved by McKinney up front. And we're going to get a whistle at 2:21 to go here in the period. Clark having some words with one of the boys from CarShield along with Monaco. Monaco smiling at him, I can tell. 2:21 to go here in the period. CarShield and the Phantoms go for the line change. Out there now for Coach Caden Swan. Gavin Sire going to take your draw. Pasterzi and DeNormandy are your forwards. Adam McCray and Max 2 are your defenders. Firing a shot blocked by Pasterzi. Back in the left wing corner, rebounded for McCray. Number 27, backhand pass to DeNormandy. DeNormandy patient with the puck. Cut off by CarShield, picked up by McCray. They're fighting over the puck. Two boys on the same team. Sire knocked it free. Back in the hands of McCray in the left wing corner. CarShield going to pick it up. Adam trying to put him on the wall. Elusive left wing side off the Sire towards the net. In front of McKinney. Swatted away by Max 2 with just under 2 minutes to go here in the period. Going to be collected by Max 2. Max going to work in the corner. Here comes Gavin Sire. Max shovels it off here to the near side for Pasterzi. Pasterzi, momentum carries in the right corner. Curls around, hits Gavin Sire. He's got DeNormandy. Hits DeNormandy straight. Double D goes to the slot. Bodied off the puck in the left lane corner as the reverse hit by DeNormandy. Pushed off the puck here to the near side. Pasterzi popped it loose, and it's 3-on-2 the other way. Cross ice for McCray. McCray picks up. Little Jalmerson backhand saucer pass towards Double D. Picked off by CarShield. 1:28 to go in front of McCray. Knocked loose by Adam. Coming in the left wing corner, McCray, number 27, going to work left to right. He patiently waits, hits the brakes, and he flies right by. Picked off by CarShield in the left wing corner. DeNormandy goes down. Out to the left point. Firing a one-timer is going to be CarShield. Saved by McKinney, and he scoops it up like a first baseman, the ball in the dirt. At 1:12 to go here in period number 2. Face-off goes into the left wing circle. CarShield goes for the line change, and the Chicago Phantoms go 5 in and 5 out. It's going to be BMAC, Gaspararo, and Yannick up front. A little R&R on D with Rothmeyer in the slot. Rich making his way down to the I formation behind Gaspararo. Yannick on the half wall. BMAC left winging it. Left wing corner down on the net, right far side. Sent towards McKinney. Coming in is going to be BMAC. He's going to pick it up, and 1:03 to go. BMAC saucered across, intercepted by CarShield. Blocked by BMAC, but picked back up by CarShield. One in front is Rothmeyer. Fires a shot, and a save by McKinney. No rebound given by Declan at 52.7 to go here in period number 2. Face-off going to make its way, should be to the right wing circle. Referee says no, we're going to go left. So it's to the right of McKinney. In the slot will be Yannick, then Rothmeyer and BMAC. Rylan Rich on the half wall, and Max 3 on your draw. Face-off won by CarShield, but it's picked up by Yannick. He's coming up quick. He's trying to make a move around the defender. Coming in, Yannick coming in, and we're going to get a hooking penalty on CarShield at 45.3 seconds to go here in the period. He's kind of looking at the referee like, what I do, but when you get your stick underneath the hands and armpit, that's going to be a penalty, folks. 45.3 seconds to go here in period number 2. And number 93 headed to the sin bin for CarShield for hooking. And the Phantoms are on the power play. This power play brought to you by Big Sammy's Hot Dogs. Remember what Big Sammy says, eat more hot dogs. Now serving 2 locations, one in Elk Grove, one in Elgin. Try the mozzarella logs, folks. They're fantastic. Your power play unit out there now is going to be Yannick along with Pisturzi and Gaspararo. Blue Liners are going to be a little R&R. 30 seconds to go here in the period. Rich from the left point fires a shot off the stick of CarShield. Behind the glass, it goes for CarShield. Gaspararo on the forecheck now, over the stick of Rothmeyer. And here comes CarShield on a one-on-one versus Rylan Rich. Pisturzi back checking, top of the left circle, trying to make a move across the high slot, trying to behind the back. Blocked by Rylan Rich, picked up by Rothmeyer. 14 seconds to go. Rothmeyer behind the net of McKinney. Left to right he goes. 9 seconds remaining. Over here towards Gaspararo. Max going to come across the blue line, high left side towards the left point. Fires a shot. Glove saved by the goaltender. And that sound is the end of period number 2. So at the end of 2, it's the Phantoms 4 and CarShield 1 as we head to the second intermission. This second intermission brought to you by Benny's Beverage Depot. If you can't find it at Benny's, it ain't worth drinking. Enjoy the intermission, folks, and the third installment of our player spotlight, Blake Cushman. Welcome back, folks. It's the final frame here at the Olympic Ice Arena in Compton Family Ice Center at Notre Dame. The Phantoms are on the Big Sammy's power play. 45 seconds to go on that Big Sammy's power play. Your power play unit for the start of the third period is going to be Ronan Clark along with BMAC and Damian Proden up front. Blue Liner is going to be Cushion Rock. Monaco cross ice for Clark. 30 seconds to go as he carries it in right wing side zone entry. Looking to drop it to Cushman. Phantom looking to set it up. Wrapping it behind the net. Picked up by Proden off the inboards. Firing a shot across the blue paint. Saved by the goaltender. Out towards Monaco. A little Gorbatenko flip. It's going to be Cushman with position. Cush coming across the slot. Crossing over right to left. Here to the near side. Cushman with speed. Up the ice he goes. One hand, one's a Roden Clark. 10 seconds to go on that Big Sammy's power play. And it's going to be CarShield sending it back here to the near side. Cut off by BMAC right in front of the blue line. Coming in is BMAC, pushed out of the zone towards Ronan Clark, and we are even strength, folks. Right in front, picked up by BMAC, knocked loose towards Cushman. Cushman up the strong side, knocked down by the two players that are bailing it out. They're laying on the ice. Cushman in the left wing corner for Monaco. Monaco behind McKinney, left to right. It's Monaco, a little bit of time and space. Sends one up to Proden. Proden up to BMAC, and it's intercepted by CarShield first. They're looking to regroup quick. Out towards Cushman and Zaire. It's going to be picked up here by Proden. Proden in front of his own blue line. Center ice. Headmans it over to BMAC. Knocked by CarShield. Backing up is Zaire and Cush. Getting back on the ice is going to be Pisturzi now. In front of Cushman. Looks to fire a toe drag shot wide right of McKinney. Rebounded off the end board towards Pisturzi. Pisturzi tried to get it to Clark. Maintaining control is CarShield. Toe drag across. Makes a move around Cushman. Curling back around. He didn't like the shot. It's going to be CarShield. Fired from the left point. Saved by McKinney. No rebound. Good given as McKinney doing a great job with rebound control here at 12:26 to go in period number 3. Phantoms complete the line change, and out there now is going to be Luca Dello along with Ryan Pisturzi up front. Gavin Sire going to take your draw. Max 2 and Adam McRae on D. Face off towards Luca Dello. Top of the left circle, picked up by CarShield. Fires one low. Hit save by McKinney. Rebound into the hands of CarShield here to the near side. Max coming in. Top of the left circle. Max hacking and whacking on him. Force him out to left point. Met by Luca Dello. That's going to be out of the zone. They're going to have to regroup in front of McRae. They get back on site. Offsides. Boy, that was close, folks. Let's check the replay on that one. We may have to call Toronto as it comes across the blue line. He cuts back across. The last boy is coming out of the zone. Now, boy, it was right there, folks. 12:08 to go here in the period. It's going to be Ryan Pisturzi on the forecheck. Gavin Sire coming in now as CarShield carries it in left. Off the stick of Zaire down in the corner for McRae. McRae trying to break it out to Pisturzi. Pisturzi, right wing hash marks, curls back out toward the blue line. Kept in by CarShield just off the stick of Zaire. Zaire firing a shot, saved by McKinney. Off the blocker and out of play it goes at 11:47 in period number 3. Face-off going to go to the left wing circle. And the Phantoms complete the line change. Out there now for your purple people eaters is going to be Boyd, DeNormandy, Ronan Clark, number 19, going to take your draw. A little R&R on D with Rothmeyer in the slot. Rich on the half wall. Rylan Rich gets the draw behind McKinney. Left to right, he's going to carry it. Pulling it off, bottom of the right circle, breaks out to Boyd. Boyd tried to touch past to Clark and intercepted by CarShield. They read that one correctly. It was a great pass, but CarShield defenders did a nice job sniffing that one out. But a nice breakout pass from Rich over to Clark. Clark to double D, coming inside the zone, back to Ronan. Ronan fires a shot off the shin guards of CarShield down the corner. Ronan gets inside position, tries to get it to Boyd. It's Clark versus 2 in the right wing corner, and CarShield gets the better of the exchange. Ronan back on it, picked up by double D. He's got Boyd in front, out to the slot, trying to hit Rothmeyer, and streaking across was CarShield, trying to send one out of the zone. They do. It's Rich in a foot race. Top of the right circle, looking for the pass, taking away the centering pass is going to be Jackson Rothmeyer. Back behind the net, puck slides here to the near side. It's going to be Rothmeyer in a foot race against the defender. He tries to backhand one forward. The defender just misses, chipped out of the zone by Ronan Clark, and it's going to be DeNormandy and Clark on the forecheck. And the Phantoms get a defensive change along with a partial forward change as Proden makes his way on the ice. And it's going to be sent into the zone by CarShield. They're going to change up, and it'll be Cushman behind the net, right to left. Coming over here, he hits the brakes and he flies right by. Cushman breaks it out to Proden. Patient and waiting. Up the ice. Kept in by CarShield. Shipped towards Cushman now. Trying to make a move to the top of the right circle. Backing up bottom of the circle. Looks to fire a shot across. Saved by McKinney! And we're going to get a whistle as McKinney makes the save, and no rebound given at 10:28 to go here in the period. Monaco put his shoulder on the boy looking for the second look opportunity. Said, not today. I don't want you coming near Declan. In the slot is going to be Proden, then Cushman and Yadic. Gaspadaro on your draw. Monaco is your other defender from the left point. Sending in the left wing corner. Cushman giving chase now. Looking to cycle it down. No centering pass broken up by Monaco. Out towards Proden. Pick back up right point. Trying to make a move around Proden. He does right face off. Dot fires a shot low. Saved by McKinney. Rebounded hard out here to the near side. Out of the zone into the hands of CarShield. They're going to have to regroup. Cross ice pass. Over the stick of the forward. We're going to get an icing if it gets there. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 10:04 here to go in period number 3. Offensive zone face-off for the Phantoms. And the Phantoms go for the line change. It's going to be Yadic and Proden flanking Gaspadaro. R&R on D. Rothmeyer and Rich from left to right. Proden on the half wall. Yannick in the slot. Gasparro wins the draw to Proden. Proden out to Rothmeyer, who chips it into the left wing corner. Good stick by Jackson Rothmeyer and heads up awareness. That was a nice IQ play as that forward was coming at him hard. He had no other option but to chip it down low. He could have gotten busted up on that play. As the puck's thrown off to the far side, Rothmeyer pinching in, stuffs it at the left wing hash marks, but it's picked up by CarShield on a loose change. Off the stick of Yannick, coming in is Rylan Rich. He makes a spin around behind him. Rich recovers. Here in the left wing corner, trying to make a move around Rich. He does. Down towards Gasparro. Poke check by Rylan Rich. He's going to pick up the loose change. Rylan trying to hit. He does. He cuts, breaks, and cuts back. Over to Yannick here in the breakout. Yannick pushing it up the ice. He's got Gasparro, and Yannick carries in, tries the headman pass. That's offsides. And we'll get a whistle at 9:24 to go here in the third. Face-off going to go just outside the zone, right in front of the penalty boxes. And your lineup out there now for the Phantoms will be Luca Dello along with B-Mac and Gavin Sire. Your blue liners are R&R. Sire on your draw. Coming in is Luca Dello, picked up by Nico. Nico trying to muscle his way through the powering through the CarShield guys, and it's picked up by CarShield, blocked by Rylan Rich. Loose change for B-Mac. B-Mac, toe drag, chipped it out to Sire. Intercepted by CarShield. Gavin up their front. Back in the hands of B-Mac, who tried to send one to Gavin. Knocked down by CarShield at the Phantom line, and they push it in front of Rylan Rich. Looks to fire a shot. No rebound given on the save by McKinney. 9:01 to go here in the third. Face off to the right wing circle to the left of McKinney. Lineup stays the same as Coach Caden stands pat. Gavin on your draw. B-Mac, Rich, and Lucadello in a slot. Face off towards Rothmeyer, out to the right point, picked up here by Lucadello, back in the hands of CarShield, around Sire, right face off time, fires a shot, wide right here to the near side, rebound left wing corner, and it's going to be CarShield picking it up in front of Rylan Rich, fires one shot, glove save by McKinney, and Rylan Rich came in, didn't like that the forward tried to take a swat at McKinney's glove after the whistle. Left wing circle draw to the right of McKinney as the CarShield and the Phantoms go for the line change. It'll be DeNormandy, Boyd, and Pisturzi up front. M&M on D, Max and McCray. Max down in the left wing corner, McCray in the slot, draw one out by CarShield to the right point. Picked up by Gavin, Pisturzi intercepted by CarShield, broken up by Zaire, smothered by McKinney at 8:40 as time slowly ticks away here in period number 3. It's funny, folks, I keep looking to the right for the scoreboard, and there's one right in front of me behind McKinney, and I keep looking right for some reason. I did that in the other game as well. There's, of course, scoreboards on both sides. Face-off won by CarShield. Here towards the right slot, poke check by McCray. Looking to get her turnaround spin shot is going to be CarShield. It's Brielle Boyd going to work in the right corner. She's got a battle on. Out towards McCray, bottom right circle. McCray busts it up, makes a move around Zaire. Right to left, come around looking for the wraparound. Play broken up by Max too. CarShield controlling. Now they're playing from Gretzky's office. Here to the near side. CarShield trying to make a move around Zaire. Left wing face off top. Zaire hacking and whacking. Head towards the paint. Play broken up by McCray. He got a piece of it. It's Adam Bites versus 2. McCray wins the battle in the 1-on-2 battle. It's passed out to the outside towards Pisturzi. Picked back up by CarShield. Looks for the backhand shot. Saved by McKinney off his glove. Rebound out. Coming in is McKinney. Another save by McKinney. Puck is just in front of the blue paint. Back by CarShield. Puck is in. Another save by McKinney. DeNormandy trying to get it out. Phantoms are in trouble here to the near side. Picked back up by Max 3. And Max 2. Tripping is going to be the call. Phantoms are headed to the sin bin here at 7:46. Not sure which one it's going to be. It's going to be Double D on the penalty. But that was a melee in front of the net. Tripping is going to be the call on Double D. The Phantoms were all over the place, out of sorts, and Declan McKinney putting on a clinic in front of the net. It's going to be a shorthanded affair once again for the Phantoms. This penalty kill brought to you by Tim Hortons. There's always time for Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons, the official Canadian coffee of the Chicago Phantoms. Parents, your penalty killers out there now are going to be R&R. It'll be Ronan Clark and Damian Proden up front. It's going to be CarShield from the left side, looking for the give and go in front. Centering pass blocked by Rylan Rich, glove down by CarShield. Pass blocked by Rylan Rich, blocker saved by McKinney off the back of the net. Rothmeyer goes down. Puck is on the back of the net. They're still bashing at it. And McKinney's going to smother him. Ronan Clark comes in and pushes the boy out of the way. Ronan could have laid him out, and he didn't. That was a nice play by Ronan controlling himself and not just annihilating number 95. I think last weekend somebody would have been flying, that's for sure. Self-control by number 19, I love it. Ronan on your draw. Rich down in the I formation. Face off one towards Ronan, picked up by CarShield towards Ronan Clark. Firing shot blocked by Rylan Rich. Back over here looking for the centering pass. Broden comes down to take it away. Right wing hash marks, and CarShield looking to set things up. Out to the right point for Broden. Back right wing hash marks, looking for the give and go towards Rothmeyer. Curling back around to her forehand. Out to the point is CarShield to Ronan Clark. Over here to the near side for Rylan Rich. Here to the near side, left wing hash marks. Switched up towards Clark. Now over to Broden on the far side. Broden forced him to throw it out to the point, and out of the zone it goes with 28 seconds. CarShield going to have to regroup here on this Timmy Hortons PK. Clark trying to knock it down off his shin guards. Puck goes over to the half wall in front of the benches. Picked back up by CarShield in front of Rylan Rich. Poke check by Broden. Out to the right point, just to hit the blue line, kept in by CarShield. Firing a shot, shot blocked by Broden. Tipped by CarShield. Here comes Rylan Rich. He fakes left, goes right. Rich mohawks around, sends it up the boards. Kept in by CarShield. Sent backboard towards the net. Blocked by Rothmeyer. 3 seconds to go on that Timmy Hortons PK. Back up, and we are even strength. In the right wing corner, CarShield still controlling towards Rothmeyer. Trying to fire a shot, blocked by Damian Cronin. Cronin's got Clark. He's dusted up the ice. It's going to be a one-on-one with Ronan at 6:05. 3 guys on Clark as he comes to it. Clark fires a shot. Rebound, picked back up by Ronan. Heads it towards Double D. Loose change towards Gaspararu. Back or Yannick rather, out of the zone towards Monaco and Rich. Here comes CarShield, 2-on-2. Try to high slot. Broken up by Rylan Rich. Poke check by Monaco. Puck heads in the right wing corner. Monaco going to pin him in. Loose change for Rylan Rich. Rich left to right, makes a move around the forward on the far side. Hits it over to Ronan Clark. Broken up by CarShield. Picked up here by Yannick. Yannick coming up the ice. Here comes Julian. Across center, he's going to go. Monaco going to join the rush. Yannick's got position. Right face-off dot. Fires a shot. Blocked by the defender of CarShield. Nice stick and body by the CarShield defender. McMurray tries to throw one out to Monaco. It's intercepted. It's Monaco and Cushman in a 1-on-2. High left side towards Cush. Cush breaks it up. It's Cush on the far side. Trying to get it out of his own. He does. Trying to pick his pocket is Gasparo. Met by Cushman, the blue line. 3-on-2 in front of Monaco. Over across to the slot. Broken up. Spin behind the back. Monaco goes down. It was a shot behind the back pass shot by CarShield. Cut off by McMurray. Here comes Cushman and stood him up. And who's that? It's going to be Gasparo or not? Yep, that's Gasparo who's trying to put a body on. He did. Cushman's pinned in. CarShield going to pick it up in the left wing side towards Gasparo. Bodied off here in front. Saved by McKinney. Back in the right wing corner. Met by Monaco. Monaco going to push him off the puck. Centering pass broken up by Gasparo. Gasparo out of the zone to McMurray. And CarShield going to regroup quick at 4:41. Up the ice. Cut off by Gasparo to McMurray. McMurray pushes one up the ice. Here comes BMAC. BMAC in the left wing corner. He's got Yannick. McMurray left to right, carrying it around here to the near side. BMAC curls, fires a shot, saved by the goaltender. Rebound into the hands of CarShield at 4:27. CarShield pushes it up the ice, chips it past there. Puck's going to slide down. Max 2 going to work with 2 on him. Max going to drag it around left to right. Sends one up the ice. Intercepted by CarShield, the blue line. Trying to make a move around Yannick. The boy blows a tire. Kicked forward by BMAC. Yannick goes down. Out of the zone, it goes for Gasparo. Max 3, 1-on-1. Monaco on the rush with him. Gasparo fires a shot. Rebound on the line left. Monaco comes in, trying to send one in the left corner. He does down low for Gasparo. Picked up by CarShield. 3:58 to go. BMAC covering D. Here's CarShield in the left wing corner. Backing up is Rock, Zayer, and McMurray. Out comes Gavin Sire. Saucer pass knocked out of midair by Yannick. Yannick going to pick it up. High stick will be the call at 3:47 to go here in period number 3. It was a good call. I'm not sure why the referee, the younger guy, actually waved it off. It was above the shoulders, folks. Even here, I'm above the ice. It was a good call. Face-off goes to the left of McKinney. It'll be Sire on your draw. It's going to be M&M on D, Max and McCray. Sturzy on the half wall, Lucadello behind Zayer, and Adam McCray in the I formation behind Gavin Sire. Face-off won by CarShield. Centering pass broken up by Zayer. As McCray got a piece of it to slow it up. They had 2 in front of that trying to catch the Phantoms out of sorts. Nobody home in front of the net. Backing up is Max Zayer now. Gavin Sire here to the near side, coming down to Lucadello. Bodied off the puck by the defenseman of CarShield. Back down behind the goal line for Max 2. Max pinned in, drops it for Gavin. Gavin left to right behind McKinney. Trying to break it out towards Pasterzi. Picked off by CarShield. Met by Gavin. Bottom of the right circle towards McCray. Centering pass. Zayer had him tied up. Here to the near side for Lucadello. Firing a shot. Shot blocked by Sire. Out to the right. Hashman fires another shot. Knuckling behind the net of McKinney. Here to the near side. Broken up by Gavin. Back in the hands of CarShield. Met by Zayer. Bottom left circle. Zayer does a nice job there. Zayer going to send one off the shin guards. Picked back up by CarShield. 2-on-2 battle. Puck slides to the right corner. Pasterzi coming down low to get it now. Phantoms got to get this puck out, and they finally get out to Nico Lucadello. Lucadello going to send one over to Gavin. It's Gavin in a one-on-one with 2:50 to go. Sire over to Pasturzi. Pasturzi left wing corner, met by CarShield. Off the stick of the defender, bouncing puck. Up front, Lucadello bite up the puck. Sire tried to one-time it, and it's CarShield coming the other way against Jackson and Rothmeyer. 3-on-2 now in front of Gavin. Jackson firing a shot, saved by McKinney. No rebound given. As Pasturzi came in and put a hip into number 93, they're having some words. He didn't like that number 93 took an extra whack at McKinney at 2:34 to go here in the third. And a face-off goes into the right wing circle. To the left of Declan McKinney, it'll be Proden, Boyd, and DeNormany up front. A little R&R on D with Rich in the slot. Rothmeyer as left defenseman. CarShield wins the face-off. Back to the slot. Backhanded into the right wing corner for Rylan Rich, along with Rothmeyer and Boyd now going to work down low. Boyd picks it up, right wing corner, sends it out to Proden. Kept in by CarShield, back in the hands of Brielle in the left right wing corner, past the referee. Brielle hits the brakes. She gets slammed into the wall, coming out towards Proden. Picked up by CarShield. Damien hacking on it in the right wing corner for Boyd. Cut back behind Boyd. Right circle, tries a toe drag. Boyd keeps him to the outside. Back down behind the goal line. Rothmeyer in a foot race in the left wing corner. Rothmeyer hooked up, back in the left wing corner. Picked up by CarShield, looking for the give and go. Back left to right, looking for the wrap, centering pass in front. Off the skates of Rothmeyer. Back in front, saved by McKinney. No rebound given at 1:52 to go here in the game. Phantoms doing a nice job picking up the backdoor play. CarShield sending the guys at every opportunity they can. And the Phantoms doing a nice job reacting of picking up that guy that's crashing. That has been CarShield's bread and butter against the Phantoms, is sending that guy late backdoor. And the Phantoms doing a nice job in this contest of tying it up. Out there now for the Purple People Eaters will be Proden along with BMAC and Clark. Blue Liners are R&R with Rich in the I formation. Rich sends it out to the right point, kept in by CarShield. BMAC coming in, picked up by CarShield, and BMAC runs into the referee, get out of the way, Stripes. Fires one over the cross shoulder of McKinney. That went top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. And at 1:40 to go here in period number 3, CarShield makes it 4-2 with number 16 burying one. And it's 4-2, folks, as we make our way back out to center ice. The Phantoms go for the line change. Out there now will be Boyd along with Gaspadaro and Yadic up front. It'll be Cushion the Rock on D. Gaspadaro at center. Face-off won by CarShield inside their own zone. It's going to be Boyd on a forecheck. Bounces it out to the right half wall towards Monaco. Monaco going to meet it at the blue line. Picked up by CarShield. Missed across top of the right circle. Looking for the centering pass. Is streaking back. Cut off by Boyd. Picked back up by CarShield. Send to the right wing corner. Coming in is Monaco. Right circle face-off dot. Picked off by Gasparov. He's got Yadic on his right. Over to Julian. Julian just inside the zone. He's going to have to chase on. Right wing hash marks. Comes down bottom of the right circle. Julian tried to hit the brakes. He lost off his stick. Boyd comes in. Tries to stuff one in. Saved by the goaltender. Rebound high out to the point for Monaco. Monaco sends it back to Cushman. Cushman waits. Sends it over to the Rock. Rock far side. Touches one to Boyd. Boyd tips it in the zone. Puck's going to head in. He's going to call it an ice. And no icing. Waved off. Picked up here by Yadic. I said the referee linesman right in front of us had his arm up. The guy on the far side said no. Monaco picks it up, sends it to Cushman. Cushman goes cross ice looking for Boyd. Boyd went for the line change into the hands of CarShield out towards Pasturzi. And here comes in front of Monaco, 3-on-2, top of the right circle, centering pass out towards Cushman. Cush coming on it, toe drag around Cushman towards Monaco. Cush with a good back check, picked up by Pasturzi at 35 seconds to go. It's Pasturzi and Yadic, 2-on-2. Ryan across the CarShield line. Top of the left circle, patiently waits in the left wing corner. Hits the brakes down low. He's got Monaco left point. Pasturzi throws it behind the net for Yadic. Yadic trying to get it to Gaspararo. Blocked by CarShield. Coming in, he makes a move around Gaspararo. 19 seconds to go. 2-on-2 towards Monaco. Monaco going to collect it. Pulls back around in front of the CarShield benches. Bounces one over to Pasturzi. Pasturzi, top of the left circle. Toe drags into the left faceoff dot. Looks to fire a shot. Just over the crossbar here to the near side. He had Gaspararo open, wide open in the slot. Cushman gets slammed in the wall. Sends it down low for Max. Right wing half wall. That sound is the end of the game. Your final score here at Compton Family Ice Center. The Chicago Phantoms 4 and CarShield 2 as we head over to our favorite part of the broadcast, Rockies Recap. For the visiting CarShield team, 4 penalties. Number 97 cross-checking at 9:43 to go in period number 1. Number 95 hooking in the first at 2:08. Number 81 tripping at 8:35 in period number 2. And the final penalty for CarShield hooking on number 93 at 45.3 seconds to go in period number 2. Goals scored by CarShield's number 81 at 9:44 in the second, and number 16 with a $1:40 to go in period number 3. For the home team and victorious Chicago Phantoms, penalties on BMAC, tripping in the first at 11:14. Max Zayer with the body check at 9:21 in period number 2. And Double D, Dom DeNormandy, headed the sin bin at 7:46 in the third. Goals scored by Julian Yadick, assisted by The Rock at 12:45 in period number 1. Rylan Rich on the power play at 8:29 in period number 1. Your game winner on the one-timer, Ryan Pasterzi, assisted by Gavin Sire and Julian Yadick on at 3:16 in period number 1. And the icing on the cake for the Chicago Phantoms, Max Gaspadaru, assisted by Proden and Yadick, with 19 seconds to go in period number 1. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Thank you for watching. There is a game on Live Barn right now as the Shattuck St. Mary Sabres 16U squad taking on the Madison Capitals. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. After that game's over, you can check out the 19U Shattuck St. Mary squad as they take on the Windy City Storm at Orbit Ice Arena, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. As for tomorrow, your upcoming broadcasts are going to include at, let's see here, 8 a.m., the Chicago Phantoms Eastern Standard Time take on the Pittsburgh Predators. And in the second half of our games for tomorrow, the 2:40 game against the Tri-State Spartans. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Once again, your final score here from Compton Family Ice Arena, the Chicago Phantoms 4 and the CarShield 2. And as we sign off for the evening, good night, Minnesota Lakers Grandma, wherever you are. Thanks for watching.